Hey, what's happening, YouTube family? Today I want to talk to you about the Constitution and the rights that we so-called have. Uh, One thing they don't mention is you do have the right to say what you want to say, but you also have the right to be free, and free in the sense of freedom, which means you also have the right to be dumb as hell. You can be free, but you put the dumb on there, you start seeing things the way they are. Don't ever say the word without saying the whole thing. Freedom. You have the right. You have free of speech and mind to be as dumb as you want to be. And one thing the Constitution does not add is you have the freedom of respect. You have the right to respect someone that respects you, which you should. And the only way to get to respect is by showing that respect first. You have to be willing to respect the individual you're speaking with, to want to be respected. So it goes both ways. And a lot of times, racial profiling is something that starts in the mind of white people. It starts in their mind first. So say like I walk in a store and I'm just looking around, out of nowhere, some little lady walk up and say, "I'm sorry, sir, can I help you?" And the thing of it is, if I didn't ask for your damn help, stay away from me. Don't ask me, "Can you help me?" Because I feel like you're really trying to be funny. You see me in here, and, I have the right to look around just like everybody else. But all these people, why the hell would you walk up to me and say that? So racism is something that starts in a mind. So the respectful way to handle a situation like that is, if that lady comes to you and say, "I'm sorry, can I help you?" First of all, what the hell is she sorry about? You sorry that you realize you walked up to me only when you got all these other people here? So if it starts off like that, "I'm sorry, can I help you, sir?" The only thing you need to say is, "That remains to be seen." Somebody else will tell you, "Can I help you?" You tell them, "That remains to be seen." Because we really don't know if you can help me or not. First of all, why the hell you want to help me? You just walk past 8 or 9 people that actually needed help. It's something about these black features when people become intimidated. And there's some black people out there that like that too. But I'm gonna touch up on that a little later on. Right now, I'm just talking about the fear, the essence of your eyesight. And your eyes lie to you more than anything. Your eyes have always lied to you because you see it. You see the dudes riding on rims, ain't paying no damn rent. You see the girl, new hairstyle, new nails, and they ain't fed their kids. So we trying to stop this vicious cycle of having that bad mind frame within our black community. We want to wake up and actually feel like kings and queens. And the way to do that first is total submission. You have to wake up and pray. First thing you want to do is go straight to God. You don't want to run to the shower. You don't want to brush your teeth. You don't want to eat breakfast. Total submission is when it's God and you only. As soon as you come off your pillow, that's the first thing you do. Not go talk to the neighbors, not go feed the dog. That's what total submission is. It's something that's got to be within you, and you keep it fresh on your mind by thinking about God all day long. That's all you want to think about all day long. Just think about it a lot, and you'll be perfectly fine. No matter what nobody say to you or what they bring to you. If you got him on your mind, everything becomes easy. And you want to know how he works. We do believe that, the same saying is always gone. God works in mysterious ways, but I can personally tell you myself through personal experiences. The mystery is sort of right in front of me. So you don't really hear me say a lot, "God works in mysterious ways." You don't hardly hear me say that because usually when I call, he answers. So I don't know what's so mysterious about that. Like if I'm working on something and I got it embedded in my mind and I'm thinking about this all day long, pretty soon he's gonna present it. May come out of somebody's mouth that you don't even like. It may come from a situation that wasn't there before, and you stepping into that situation, but you still want the answer. You want the answer from God, so He'll show you. And as far as our relations related to the Constitution, man and woman, you know, freedom of speech. That don't mean the woman can go off on the man as soon as she see him. You know, that's not what that means. It don't mean we supposed to be mistreated at all. Whether you're a man or a woman, you are not to be mistreated. And that's where freedom of speech is played out. You know, people start saying all kind of stuff just because they know they can. No, it's not. It's not right for you to just jump all over somebody, you know, because you're having a bad day. That's not freedom of speech. Freedom of speech is when you know you're in the right, you do have the right to say so. That's the true meaning of freedom of speech. You know, now buried within the Constitution, buried within the flag of this country is red, white, and blue. And if you'll notice the way the flag made, it's majority red and white. The blue is in a little corner. The blue represents a negative life where people are blue all day. Well, within that blue are the stars. That's who we are, the black man. He's the stars in the flag, simply because he was put in a life that will make him blue, that will make him miserable, that will keep him constantly going to jail. You know, and so when you look at that flag, look at it in its entirety. Don't just see the color scheme of it. Understand exactly what it means. You know, and now on my flag, if I put 90% me on there and a little bit of you, then you'll know my damn flag is all about me. It's a common sense thing, really, people. It's mainly a red and white flag. So you do fit, but you only fit in a small portion of the white man's world. In the black man world, it's all about equality, and that equality surrounds you being the star. So if you see the NOI flag, it shows you that. It shows you that God considers you equal, and He wants you to be equal amongst each other. As brothers, we supposed to be equal. Look at the flag and understand it for exactly what it is. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can come up with your own assumptions of what you think it is, but it's pretty much plain and simple. It's kind of right there in your face if you're looking at it right. You know, but I want to talk about another injustice going on in the household. It's an injustice between a man and a woman, because 9 times out of 10, we know that the man is head of the household, but who is it that really run the house? It's the woman. The woman run the house. But it comes a time where, as a man, reason is your best defense against a woman. I don't care how much you hit them and go upside their head, they still ain't gonna get it, because you have no reasoning with your actions. So once you fight with reason, brother, you don't have to hit them. You'll see that your reasoning and your words isn't more than enough to get them to understand you, and then you can better understand them. Because, you know, a lot of times women are just like kids. They only act out when they seeking that sort of attention from a man. You know, and it's not my household or yours. It's every household. That's the natural order. God, man, woman, children. You know, so as a man, you got to stand up and don't let them overrun you. Now, I tell you, the biggest battle is between the man and the daughter. Oh, she'll never stop talking. She'll never stop coming to you and wanting you to be on her side. And it's usually a daughter. I won't say just a daughter, because sons do it too. But usually the kids and the parents have a disagreement, and you have a situation where the kid will go to the parent, to the mama, and the mama say no. Well, she'll turn around and go to the daddy, because she know the daddy say yes. Well, that creates a fight between the parents. So as a man, you have to go to your woman and let her know, baby, this is us. versus them. The kids plot on us. They try to see who will break first. So you got to stand by your woman, and your woman got to stand beside you. She can't side with the man. I mean, she can't side with the kids. I'm sorry. But if she sides with the kids, that pretty much pushes the man out. He has no foundation if the woman is strictly for the kids. She's not for him. Remember, you and her were together before the kids got here. It's us versus them. You talking about injustice and a division. Brothers going on in the household. We can't even deal with black and white issues first until we clean out our own house, until we straighten out our own house, until we get our business straight. Then once you walk out the door, then you'll be able to see clearly the black and white division. And somebody's asking you to separate, it's not that they're asking you to separate. It's that separation is happening in front of your eyes already. You just don't see it. How the hell can you have a white water fountain and a black water fountain? Well, to me, that sounds like separation. So if you say it back to the people about that separation, they tend to blame you, when it was actually them that created that separation. You know, who wants to be around you if you constantly torturing you? You know, they torture you every time they see you. And the women torture with words, the men torture with their fists and their emotions. Some of you men are way too sentimental. Oh, you brothers on the job, let me tell you, man, look here, man, they will get rid of you faster than they'll get rid of me, man. Do not go up them white folk butt, kissing their butt, man, trying to get you a position, cause once you get that position, it start filtering into your head. Before you know it, you disrespecting your own people. You know, high snitching, dry telling on your own people. And the dude beside you is trying to get a job just like you. Just because they gave you a position don't mean they won't let you go. Don't hold on to that job like that, man. These people here just come do their work, go home, make their money, you know what I'm saying? So all of those dry snitching y'all doing on the job, man, y'all got to stop that, man. Now, y'all destroying our neighborhood like that, man, because you don't know this ain't nothing but a job, and then you have somebody like me who's trying to stay sane, try to actually make sense of this. You know, man, certain things, it'll make me want to follow you home, man. Square business, though, because you don't want to wake up and find out, I'm sitting outside in your bushes. You know what I'm saying? So you got to keep that respect issue there, man. It's all respect, bro. It's all love. But when you go against your own brother to make somebody else happy, these folks, man, look at him, man, you might well be white, man. You might have black skin, but you ain't nothing but another white boy. In my eye, that's all I see, because that's the way you act. I'm only getting this from how you act, how you react. We should be able to talk to each other, but we can't, because you got to put on a show for them people. You know, the slave master always choose one slave and make him the leader. In jail, they call him the trustee. Well, this guy is worse than the slave master himself. This guy is supposed to do the slave master's dirty work. Y'all got that going on the job, and you got it going on too much to the point where it almost upsets me when I hear it. Now, being a man of character, I'm supposed to be able to say the right word. I'm always told that I have a way with words, and I'm always knowing for myself, I got a way to explain it a little better than other people can explain it, to a point where everybody can understand it, the same thing, whatever the situation is. I was always told that all my life. I got a way with words. And the thing of it is, I'd rather explain it to you, because another brother that looks like me, my size, my height, whatever the case may be, this brother might not want to explain nothing. He might go on and do you. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that to happen because of a certain misunderstanding. You'd be surprised what people argue over. Man, talking about people being there, man, arguing over the smallest thing. You be done forgot what the argument was about. You get so deeply involved in the argument that you actually forget why you arguing. And this is the type of thing that Pimp C was trying to get rid of. Them folks heard his tape. They heard how he was trying to bring rappers together. They knew that. They also knew that was going to take all the money they had. Once you put these black minds together and make their own money, That put the white man out, man. That's why the white man don't want us to go nowhere. He need us. He got to have us in order for him to live. So that was the plan, man, to create our very own manufacturer and distribute our music within ourselves, by ourselves. And that white man don't like that, man. All these major record companies and everything, they don't want us being able to get in the position where they are. They feel like if you come to them, then you obviously need them. But brother, we don't need nobody. All we need is Allah, the creator. Once we got him, everything else falls apart. These people ain't nothing but just vessels. They can be your brothers, and they can also be your worst enemies. It's just like self. Self is your best brother, but self can be your worst enemy too. So I don't want us to get the big head, because that's the way of life of Pharaoh. And in case you didn't know, there is a new Pharaoh. There's always going to be a Pharaoh. All through the Bible, all through the Quran, there is a Pharaoh. Each time, God appoints these people as kings, as presidents. And each time, these people get the big head, start misusing the people. That's what happened with Pharaoh. That's why God had to free the people from him. And God is doing it again right here with this wicked Pharaoh. Only this Pharaoh got white skin, sitting around a round table in a white house. And maybe you feel like I do. Hey, how can a black president be in a White House? They should rename that thing Black House, if you ask me. I mean, let me know that I'm in here, but it's my conversations is never dependent upon one subject, because to me, all subjects tie in one way or another. It's just like us. One way or another, we are all connected. And it would help if you white folk stop being so sedity and just come over to the black man's house, sit down with his family, have that nice little barbecue, play your little game of spades or domino or whatever, learn how to enjoy life from a black perspective. Then you'll start to understand black people are not as crazy as you try to make them out to be. Then you'll understand when you get on your kids, you get on them with the sense and purpose that they understand why they messed up or why they in trouble. You do not let your child go back to his room and build a bomb, planning on killing everybody in the house. That's the difference between black folk. The black mama is coming right behind you with some words, and probably with a switch or a belt or something. We keep a close eye on ours, because we know kids got their own mind frame when they don't like something. So this is my message to the white world. Don't ever try to discipline your kids and then turn your back. That's how you die. That's how your kids up in there building bomb thing, man. Just try to, keep everything on the level of where you know that it's still safe for you to be in your own house, because your house is just like jail. I know you talk about all that noise, but get what? At some point, you got to go to sleep. That's what your kids thinking about. Yeah, screw you, Mom. Y'all done heard that before, man. I ain't the only one done heard that. And see, the thing over here, you'll never be able to hear a black child say that to a black mother. Black women don't play like that. They got your screw, if them the words you choose. But this is in reference of us as a unit, if we truly gonna call ourselves America. America is not no one race of people. It's all of us. It's supposed to be all of us together. The only way that's going to happen is by understanding. We all got to reach the same understanding. So that's my message. That's what I'm hoping we do one day. We all reach the same understanding. Until next time, may God bless you, and I'm going to get at you. Holla.